Good evening, guys.
Hi there.
It's what is it? The 8th of April, 2019. It's Monday, Monday evening actually, 8:40 p.m. So you got both of us today.
Yes, I'm here too.
Yeah. So I thought I'd just do a quick video because honestly, I've not been feeling great this last few days. Not only mobility-wise, but this damn thing. As you know, in my last video, my eye, I had a like a cold virus. Thank you. You shared it, didn't you?
I'm not mean. I share everything.
Caring and sharing. Yeah. So Teresa started with this cold virus, sort of beginning of March. I followed on with it. This was at the beginning of March, and that's when I sort of developed this blurry eye. And since then, obviously, I've got better. No cold symptoms whatsoever. It also flared up my MS symptoms, which was pretty horrendous. But the eye remains a pain in the backside. I'm 46.5 years old, and I have had absolutely crystal clear, perfect, sharp vision for all of that time. And apart from once when I had conjunctivitis, a long time ago. I couldn't read very well then. But there's no pattern to it. There doesn't seem to be a pattern to the blurriness of my eye. And it's actually the last couple of 2-3 hours have been really, really bad, horrendous with my eye. It's been very, very blurred. But this last half an hour, since you've been on the FaceTime, it's like cleared up a little bit. It's got a bit better.
But it's caused a lot of distress, hasn't it, and anguish.
Well, I said to you, didn't I? I said to you, when I'm not feeling very well or I've got a bit of a problem, what I tend to do is I do a video, I reach out to you guys, I tell you what the problem is, and as a rule, you know, somebody's always got an experience similar to this, so that's what we decided to do. I have, like I say, I have been to the opticians, and I suppose it's possible when I went to the opticians that my eye was behaving itself at the time, but I kind of passed with flying colours, didn't I?
Yeah.
But it's not right. So since then, I contacted my MS nurse at the hospital. She has called me back. She called me back, I think was it Friday?
Yes, it was.
So it's Monday today. She called me back Friday, and I described it to her, and she says it does sound like optic neuritis. I'm just not sure, to be honest, but I did sort of say there doesn't seem to be any pattern to it, apart from one interesting thing. Is that your watch bleeping, dear?
Yes, sorry. Yeah.
It's all right. Apart from one thing, not sure if this happens to anybody else, but one thing I have noticed with my MS over the years is when I eat, shortly after, my mobility takes a dip. As a rule, pretty much.
Yeah.
Especially with my evening meal, my mobility takes a dip. And when I walk into the kitchen, you know, to take pots in, wash up, that sort of thing, I'm really struggling sometimes compared to before. And as a rule, that is a trend, isn't it? That is definitely a trend. Now, I've also noticed when I eat, my eye gets a bit worse as well. And I explained this to my MS nurse, and she says it could be UTOFs. So, you know, when you eat, your body starts to digest food, your body generates heat, and then UTOFs phenomenon kicks in where that like makes the MS symptoms worse. So, and that there does seem to be a slight pattern there with my eye as well. When I eat something, my eye gets worse, but it's not very good. It's not very good at all. You're dinging again.
I know.
You're a real distraction tonight, aren't
Sorry,
you,
dear.
Mrs. Bradley?
Sorry, dear.
That's quite all right, no problem. I'm not going to have you on the video next time.
You will.
No, of course I will, darling. You know I'm only joking.
I know.
Yeah, so that's one possibility. Does that happen to anybody else? You know, when you eat, do your MS symptoms get worse? Do you get visual problems? I don't know. I'm not convinced this is optic neuritis yet. I don't know yet, because, like I say, my MS nurse says she's... Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm losing track again, as usual. My MS nurse says that she thinks it could be. It does sound like optic neuritis from what I've described to her. She's going to have a word with my consultant, but she does says, as a rule, we don't treat... There's no treatment for optic neuritis. They don't treat it with steroids. So that's what she said. And actually, I've done some research as well, and the research backs that up as well. It does say that optic neuritis, 80%, yeah, 80% of case of optic neuritis kind of clears up on its own between 4 and 12 weeks. But 20%, you know, you can be left with residual symptoms, visual problems, which is a bit worrying. But the MS nurse is going to contact, she's going to be in touch with my consultant. That's the word I was looking for. Consultant. And she's going to contact me, well, any time. I don't think it'll be very long. It could be like tomorrow or perhaps Wednesday.
Who knows?
Hopefully, anyway, because it is very distressing. I spend a lot of time on my computer during the day because, well, I can't do much anyway because my mobility is crap, basically, for want of a better word. So I do spend a lot of time on my computer. So, you know, but with the visual problems, that's really troublesome as well now, and watching the TV is really troublesome. So it really is. It's getting me down a lot, and it is stressing me out a little bit, and that's not good, really. It just is. It's really disturbing. Having had really good vision. I mean, your vision hasn't been brilliant over the years, has it?
No, and although I haven't got the same problem as you, I do have a condition called Fuchs dystrophy, and my eyes can blur over.
Yeah. And
so I know exactly what you're saying when you say, you know, something's blurring out and you can't see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's as if I'm more used to it than you.
Well, you are. You've adapted to relatively poor vision, haven't you, over the years? I mean, you got varifocals?
Yeah, varifocals at the minute. My dad was a joker, and he used to say to me, "Cut the middleman out and just go and get a guide dog."
No.
Yeah.
So anyway, you know, I thought we'd just do a quick vid, and because I've not been feeling too great. This eye is making me feel very down in the dumps, to be honest. And quite a few of you guys, subscribers, have sort of just checked in with me, and I'm very, very grateful to that for that. Thanks very much. I can't think of anything else to say.
I would just like to say thank you very much to everyone that sends messages like saying hi to me or hugs to me, you know. That's very much appreciated.
And me, yeah.
Thank you.
And me as well, yeah. Thank you very much.
And Mr. Mark is being cheeky monkey.
Haha.
I've got his number. That's it for now.
Your watch is dinging again, isn't it?
I know. It's my daughter.
Okay. Right, okay. Well, that's it for this one. It's nearly 10 minutes. So I will, of course, keep you updated. I've not had an appointment from the professor yet, but I've been told also by my MS nurse that there's quite a waiting. There's quite a wait for that. I think she said about 3 months, didn't she?
Yes.
About 12 weeks. So, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm a patient person. So. going now.
So now we are going to leave that with you.
We are indeed.
Bye.
Bye bye for now, guys.